welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. So for today I am filming my best and worst of Makeup Revolution because it's one of my favourite brands and this has been requested by quite a few people, especially by one of my viewers that commented this video, requested this video in the comments of one of my previous vlogs or videos. I can't really remember, but yeah, and since then I've had quite a few other people ask me what I love and what I don't like of Makeup Revolution because it's so affordable for what the products are, and I just feel like with every new release they bring out, the quality just gets so much better. And I thought this video could be really helpful, especially for beginners to makeup, or just want to start off your collection, or even if you've got a big enough collection and you just want to get some new bits that are affordable. Definitely a brand for you to consider because I honestly swear by so many of their products. Now, my hair is a mess. I apologise for that, but I have had quite a busy day and I couldn't be bothered to sort it out, if I'm being really honest with you. This top is from New Look. I got it in the sales. This makeup is pretty bold, so if you want a makeup look on this, let me know in the comments because I'll happily film it for you, because it's really simple, believe it or not. I used the Jaclyn Hill palette, but there are so many palettes and colours that you can create this look, not necessarily from that palette. But anyway, I'll stop rambling and just saying all these opinions are my own, and if any of these products you see in this video that you really love and I say are the worst for me, I'm not trying to offend anyone, it's just how I feel the products have worked and everyone's different. So yeah, let's just get on. I'm going to start with face and I'm going to go from best to worst if that makes sense. So this is definitely one of the highlights, pun intended, of Makeup Revolution's line. Soph collaboration that they did, she's a really good YouTuber if you didn't know, and it's got 8 beautiful highlighters in it. You've got a selection of baked highlighters and normal highlighters. It's this icy toned one here because it's just perfect for my skin tone. It really makes my highlight pop. So for someone that's beginning with makeup, this could be a great alternative because you've got 8 highlighters in one. You can use some of these for eyeshadows as well if they're too dark for your skin tone. So yeah, this retails for £8, so £1 per highlight. They go on so nice to the skin, they're so even, so smooth, they glide on, and they're so pigmented, like, This is one of my holy grail makeup items in my whole entire makeup collection. These are two of the worst products for me that I've got that are from Makeup Revolution, and these are their Radiant Light highlighters. Now you can get a palette with 3 of these in, but I got the singular ones. This is in Breathe. Now when I first started out with makeup, this was one of my favourite highlighters, but as I've grown into makeup and I like different products, this just doesn't do it for me, and I know so many people don't like these as well. They were one of their first ever highlighter formulas that they brought out and they are just not good. The formula, the pigmentation is literally nothing compared to their highlighters now. And I know they've released some new ones which I'm dying to get my hands on because they're really cheap, which is supposed to be intense pigmentation as well, but this is in Glow, and once again, I don't know what I was thinking. I think I got this in a free goodie bag off Tan Beauty, but it's way too dark for my skin tone, and I'm going to see if anyone wants this one because this has literally only been swatched and it's a lot newer than this one. This one will be going because obviously I'm not going to give this to anyone because it's awful and it's really old. But yeah, these just aren't for me. I don't think they're good. They're not pigmented. This, oh my. Now, I don't know whether you can get this particular brow palette anymore because it was in one of their Christmas sets, but oh my, this palette has saved my brows. Although my brows are very bold today, that was not the intention because I'm not one for bold brows, in my opinion. I don't know how I feel about them. But this palette has saved my brows quite literally. Honestly, these 2 shades here are the shades that have really given me the brow colour that I've wanted, and oh, I just love them. They're super pigmented, but you can have them really natural or really intense. I've clearly gone for the really intense look today, but you know, so you get 3 brow powders, a wax and a highlighter. I only use this palette for these 2 shades. I have got the brow pomade in Blonde from Malika that I got in our swap, and I'm really excited to try that. So they have a very extensive brow collection. They have brow powders, brow pomades, brow pencils. I definitely recommend as a whole you check out their brow products because this is amazing and I swear by it. This is a new addition, but it is in this video because it is awful. It is the Open and Brighten Your Eyes like inner eye brightener. I bought this was in my recent Tan Beauty haul and it's in the shade Nude. Looks like this. You screw up like that. How is that? It's matte. How is that gonna brighten my eyes even if you go along the waterline? Like, how is that supposed to brighten your eyes? It's just awful, and it's really hard as well. These sort of things are supposed to be smooth. This isn't smooth. This is rock solid. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend you try these out. They're really cheap, but sometimes cheap ain't good. To eyes, this is one of my favourite Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palettes. Now, I know I probably look like I'm just repping Soph's makeup because I love her channel and her as a person, and I did get the pleasure of meeting her in my local Superdrug quite a while back. But yeah, I honestly wouldn't tell you I love this if I didn't. You get such a variety of shades. You get mattes, you get shimmers, you get bolds, you get neutrals. They're honestly amazing. Now, I wouldn't necessarily say this is one of their most pigmented palettes, because I know some of their palettes are a lot more pigmented, actually, some I'm going to show you in a minute. But the quality of this nonetheless is really good because you can work it to your advantage. If you use a damp brush, or if you use your like Fix Plus or a fixing spray or whatever, they make them uber intensely pigmented. But on their own, I'm going to be honest, they're not exactly whoa, but they're still gorgeous shades. You've got like the transition shades, the bolder shades, you've got the golds, the purples, the greens. It's honestly amazing. And also for travel, you've got a huge mirror, which is also really handy, and you've got all the names. So yeah, I still really love this. You can create such versatile looks, such bold looks. It is honestly a gorgeous palette, and I love it to the moon and back, but it's already got a bit grubby. But when I go travelling, when I go to see some of my family members up north, and when I go with when I take a trip away with Malika, that possibly may be happening, you know, you'll know when it is. And also a possible holiday in the summertime, this will definitely be coming with me for practicality, and the mirror's awesome. I don't even know where to start with this palette. This is basically the Iconic 3 palette, which is a dupe for the Naked 3 by Urban Decay, which is amazing because these sort of palettes that they do retail for £4, which is a bargain. This palette was in a Christmas set, the same one that I got the brow kit in, and it was a bargain. I got a whole set for £9.99. Just didn't for me. It's not pigmented, they're really patchy, they're not nice formula, and I think like ever since I've got into makeup more, I've developed what I like, and I love pigmentation. Pigmentation is one of my favourite things and something I look for in an eyeshadow palette especially. This is just awful. It is literally awful. I'm going to see if Chelsea can get some use out of this. I doubt she will like it, but if she does, like, she can give it a go. So I'm sure she can possibly make it work, but it's just not for me. Like, I think that eyeshadow palettes now, especially their reloaded ones, you definitely need to check them out. They're the same price as the Iconic palettes. They are £4, and the pigmentation is insane. Honestly, you need to try them. But yeah, this is a no-go. So the reloaded eyeshadow palettes I was talking to you about, and okay, shades Iconic Fever and Neutrals 2. Oh my, now I know loads of people have been asking me to test this one on camera, so I haven't actually tried this on my eyes, but initial swatches. If you've watched my, what was it, Tan Beauty haul? Yeah, Tan Beauty haul, my most recent one, which went down really well, by the way, so I'm glad you liked it if you have watched it. But you will see I nearly had a heart attack with how bloody pigmented these are, like. And this palette just has my name all over it, like, seriously. But this one, I have tried a couple of the shades on my eyes, and can I just say, if you want a natural palette and you just want one natural palette that's going to last you for ages, that's pigmented, blends well, amazing formula, you need to try this one. They have a variety of different palettes in their reloaded range, but this is Iconic Fever, and honestly, you need to try it. You've got a variety of mattes and shimmers, like, come on now, and these are incredible. My favourite shades in this palette is this shade here, this really nice matte brown, and I really like these sort of like foiled metallic eyeshadows as well. They're just incredible. And on the eyes, I'm going to test this in a video, so keep your eyes peeled for this. But yeah, definitely recommend these palettes because they're pigmented. This one on the eyes looks gorgeous, and they're £4. You can't really go wrong. A highlighting product that I cannot stand. It was in the Christmas set, and it's just not nice. It is just this sort of duo baked highlighter and apparently contour. Yet how on earth you could contour with that, I do not know. That is beyond me. But they just don't look good on the skin. It just looked horrible, and it's a really sort of like rough to the touch, and then when you put it on your face it just doesn't look nice. So this is not for me. I am not going to throw it away though, because I've got people in my life that could get use out of it. So I've got one of my colleagues who is nearly just as obsessed with makeup as I am, and literally some of this stuff is basically brand new, been used a couple of times or been used a fair bit but still in good condition, if that makes sense. And I just wanted to put that out there. I don't throw makeup away unless it's mascaras, lip products, really old or really well used, because obviously I'm not going to give them to people. But if they've been used a couple of times, didn't like it, then I pass them on to friends and family, because there's always someone that could get use out of something like that. But yeah, this, not for me. Lip products are very controversial for me because there are so many that I don't like, but these are two from their lip kits, and this is the gloss in original and this is the liquid lip in We Rule, which is a metallic. And funnily enough, this wouldn't be a shade I'd normally say would suit me, but I blooming love it. The formula is so nice, it glides on, it's easy to apply, it's not messy, it's just a gorgeous colour, especially for summer. I can see myself getting so much use out of this, and I have worn it quite a few times already, but I blooming love it. And their lip kits retail for £6. And this is a gloss. Once again, I'm not a big gloss fan because I just don't like glosses because they tend to be sticky, hard to apply, uncomfortable. This gloss is not like that whatsoever. It's so comfortable on the lips, it's not sticky, it's just amazing. So yeah, I absolutely love these lip products. Definitely recommend you check out their lip kits in general because they're really cheap and a really great alternative to the Kylie Jenner ones. And yeah, okay, this I tried it and I actually really liked it initially, and then the more I used it, the more it just, like, I don't apply tons of eye primer, and you definitely don't want to do it with this one, but this just caked up really easily. My eyeshadow didn't go on top of it nicely. It's just their regular eye primer. I got this in the Christmas set, but I know you can get their Focus and Fix one, or you can get their bog standard one, which I think is just this. And I definitely recommend you try the Focus and Fix, because this for me did me no benefits. If anything, it made my eyeshadow look awful. It was just not a good base, and something that I will be throwing away, because once again, this is the sort of thing that I wouldn't share. Lip products that I love from them. So this is one of their Renaissance lipsticks, retails for £4, which for Makeup Revolution lipsticks you can argue is a bit pricey, but honestly the quality is amazing, and the packaging isn't their bog standard plastic packaging. This is proper luxury sort of like metal packaging. It's heavy, it's weighty, and it feels more expensive than it is. If you don't like looking at well-used lipsticks and you find them gross, turn away now. But this is in the shade Vow. I absolutely love this shade. It's honestly one of my favourites. I just love it so much. It looks so nice on. It is easy to apply and it really lasts. Like, I can have a full course meal, and although some of it would have come off, granted, it doesn't look bad. So yeah, I really like this. And then I've also got one of their Christmas edition lipsticks, and this is in the shade Stiletto, and the packaging in itself is just absolutely gorgeous. But then the actual lipstick, I didn't buy it for the lipstick. I know that's bad. I bought it for the packaging, so I wanted one of their limited edition lipsticks in my life. But this is gorgeous. I am one of those girls that just loves a nude lipstick. If you watch my makeup collection, then you all know this already. But this is such a nice formula. Once again, I don't tend to like their formulas in this, when they've got the this shaped lipstick, not this particular one obviously, but previous ones I've tried from their range, I haven't liked the formula. They just haven't felt nice on my lips. This is nice. It feels good, it looks lovely, and yeah, it's just a really good nude shade. Last thing that I don't like is this, and this is their foiled eyeshadow in Rose Gold. I have tried this so many times, hence why it will be going in the bin soon. It's just, oh, I don't know, like, I have tried so many foiled eyeshadows and they've worked so nicely, just not this one. It just doesn't look good on me, it doesn't work well, it's just really messy as well. Like, I know foil eyeshadows in this sort of like form can be messy, and I appreciate that, and believe it or not, when it comes to makeup I'm very patient, but not with this. It's just too messy and it's just not for me, and it didn't work. So yeah, I do not recommend their potted foiled eyeshadows. Last things that I love are two of their brushes. I do like quite a few of their eye brushes, but I've narrowed it down to two because it's already quite a long video. This is their sort of like stippling brush, and they do have their regular sort of like bold metal dupes, which you can get I think all the time, But if you ever see their limited edition brushes, definitely give them a go because they are really good. This is covered in green primer. I apologise, it's not clean. I'm not fake. I'm not going to wash them for this video. I do wash my brushes, let me just put it out there, but I'm not going to wash it just for the purpose of this video. This is just really good. It's really soft. It just blends in my primer. I'm now a bit of a makeup snob, I guess you could call me, because I much prefer applying my primer. And I think my primer does a better job when I blend it in with the brush rather than with my hands. So yeah, I really, really like this. The quality's amazing, and yeah, I'm never looking back now. I'm definitely applying primer from now on with a brush. I love so many of their eye brushes that I've got, but this is definitely a standout for me. It's like a flat shader, once again very dirty. Used it today to pack on one of the pigments in the Jaclyn Hill palette, and honestly, it's just so good at packing on colour. It's just amazing, and it's also sort of like a bit flexible and fluffy at the same time, so you can blend it through, and oh, I love these. They're just amazing for affordable brushes. So that is everything for this video. I'm sorry if it was too long for you. If you made it through, thank you for watching it to the end. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your best products of Makeup Revolution and your worst. And if you want to see any brands that you want to see me test on camera, then please let me know in the comments, because I'd love to look into it for you. And also any brands you want me to do best and worst of as well in the future. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to smash a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!